What's going on, guys? Welcome to the new RMT Fitness, or Rad Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu here in Colorado. So this is our new location. This is the location we just built. This is my third location. I'm very excited about this because we've been working hard and saving up, and this was like the gym that my wife and I always kind of wanted to build. But this is perfect. I feel like we got everything we wanted, so I want to show it to you. And this is our main entrance, and if you're pulling up and you're looking for our location and you don't see this, you're not paying attention. So let's take a look inside. So when you first walk in, here's our front desk. In our other locations, we did not have a front desk, there just was no space for it. I wanted to use up every square foot for training. But now in a location like this, my wife was very excited. We were able to get like seating over here, and we were able to get a little more walkways, and now a front desk. But again, it's great having just a front area. It's just something we didn't have before. And right behind the front area is like this mini store. So this is a display of all the gear that we carry, and this is all custom gear. We have all this manufactured. We don't work with vendors anymore. I haven't had the best experience, especially with the pricing. So I just went ahead and my wife and I have had everything designed and made from scratch. So we have our own manufacturers, and we have our own Muay Thai shorts and rash guards, hand wraps, mouthpieces, everything you need. We have our custom hoodies. We have our winter's sweatsuit. Our members love this. All our own custom gloves. This is all leather. Even our gis are custom. This is just a decision we made, and we love the way it worked out, and we love the way that our students look using our gear, and they just really enjoy it. They love representing and rocking our RMT swag. So next you come over here, and we have a specific designated strength and conditioning area. This is something that we definitely agreed that we needed. At our last gym, we had a small designated area, but it was just too small, but it's what we could fit. So when we were building out this one, we wanted to make sure we had a good size area, a good strength conditioning area for our members and our guests. Sometimes when the students or the children are training, the parents are over here working out. In between classes, you have members training all the time. We have several members who have actually canceled their gym memberships, like their 24-hour, their Vasas, gyms like that, and they just train here now. They come early or they stay late and they work out together, and it's just been a great thing to have. I just think it's great, and again, it's because my wife and I train here. The next thing we have is the boxing ring. Now this is something I've always wanted, and initially I was gonna get a full standing boxing ring, then I was gonna get a low boy, but after working with my manufacturer, he was like, you know, Rad, all you really need is a floor standing ring, and he was right, and it's perfect, exactly what we need. This ring was made by Monster Rings and Cages. It's a company that I've worked with previously, and they built this boxing ring for us custom, and it's all blacked out. I love that. We went with the black painted steel. We've got the black flooring. We got the black ropes. It fits our aesthetic perfectly. As you can tell, we went with a black and gray look to go with our black and yellow color scheme for our team. Up here, you're gonna see that this is our champions wall, or just our medals wall. So it's not done yet. We're still working on getting everything up on the walls, but this is just the last couple years of medals from competitions and whatnot from our students. And we're very excited for them when they compete, and so they're very excited to get their medals up here on the wall. We put their name and their date on it, and we get them up there, and then it's just a representation of all the hard work from our competition teams. Here's our bathrooms. You got your men's bathroom and your women's bathroom. Right here is our bag racks. Now these are custom again from Monster Ring and Cages. They made this one for me initially for the last gym, and it's much lower because the gym had retail height ceilings, so it was like 8 feet, which was perfectly fine. So I actually wanted the same size for this gym, but they made this one a little bigger, and it's pretty amazing. I have to say, this is very sturdy. So I'm actually very happy with the construction of this one. It is different from this one. I wanted it to be the same, but it turned out perfect. I think it looks great. I love the extra space in between. But it looks like we have 2 bag racks. It doesn't look like we have 2 bag racks, 6 bags apiece, so we have 12 hanging heavy bags, which is more than enough for what we need when we conduct our classes. Over here, we had a break room, or like a kitchen in the last gym, which the members really loved, so we made sure we had that. Of course, we have a water machine to fill up your water fountain if you don't bring a water bottle. We have our little sink. This is where people, they come in and they're here all day. So they have their lunches with them, and they clean their dishes and whatnot. And so we wanted, again, the philosophy of our gym is second home. So we wanted to have the amenities, like if you were here, some of our members are here 3, 4, 5 hours a day. They just come here and they spend their day here, jumping into classes, training, hanging out with their friends. So my wife wanted it to be a place where they could have space to hang out and have all the stuff they need. We've got a little refrigerator here for them. They put their snacks and their lunches and whatnot. And then we've got a microwave. Here on this wall is all of the mitts and pads. This is our cleaning cart. We started this right after isolation reopened after COVID, and we have everyone clean their gear and the pads and everything. We just stuck with it, so no one has dirty gear. That brings us over here to the main area of the gym. This is the mat space. Now, I'm very excited about this mat space, and I built this out to be with the things that I wanted. In the last gym, we had the Dollarmer wall rollout mats. Everything we've switched to, we use zebra mats in here. So we went with the zebra wall mats to protect the walls in case we hit the walls. And I went with cage walls because I wasn't about to get a full cage. We do have MMA fighters who train here. And then when we, of course, when we're striking, we hit the wall from time to time. We used to hit the wall in the other unit, and we would, you know, we have neighbors, man, and we're knocking stuff off their walls. So I think this is a great addition. This thing is solid. This again is from Monster Ring & Cage. They made this custom, and they're not wrong. They said you'd have to basically use a bulldozer to knock this over, and they are not wrong. So now we can do our drills off of the cage walls and whatnot for our fighters, and I just love it. It's small. It's a small bit of cage wall, but it's all we need. And so we've never done the TV thing before, but I think this is a great addition. And we always have announcements, upcoming events. When we have people who have fights, we have their fight announcements up here. We have tournaments going on. Basically, anything you need to know is going to be on this screen. I'll finish up with the mat space itself. At the last location, at my first location, we had abysmal, like in comparison, a very small, like I think it was like 12 by 40 mat space. Now, the second location, we had 900 square feet of mat. And now with the add-ons and what we have here, now we've moved from 900 square feet of mat space. We are now up to 1,500 square feet of mat space. So it's the biggest mat space we've ever had. And it's awesome. I'm just very excited about the growth. Again, we're not finished with the walls yet. This is our fighters wall or competitors wall. So there's some photos here from the tournaments. We have so many photos that we just haven't put up yet. We're trying to decide how to arrange that, but that'll be a wall with all the students who compete. Now the last bit is the office in here. Now bear with me, we're still working on this. Obviously we were building this out, we didn't finish this up. But this is our office slash store. This is where my wife and I are situated. This is where we do the brains of the operation. This is where we do all of our work. This is where we do stuff for the gym. This is where we do YouTube. This is where like all this stuff is situated. This is my wife. This is the hub, okay? And this is where we keep the products. So if people buy products in the front, this is the pro shop kind of thing. And we always had problem with space for inventory to where we were actually keeping inventory in our garage. So we're happy that we have this backspace here. And the reason there's a curtain here is this is actually kind of like a changing area slash like break room for the coaches. We have this little couch here and we have all our gear back here. And the coaches, when we come back here, this is where we change. This is where we keep our gear. You know, we hang out and talk and get ready for classes. So this is this back area. And then we have all of our cleaning supplies and a bunch of inventory and everything. So it's just nice to have basically a designated storage area and back area here. So this actually was very nice to find when we built this place out. That's a tour of the gym while it's empty. So we'll take another look at it when we've got all the members in here training and working hard.